4 years ago in 2013, I began to get the first thoughts that I'm starting to get old. I was 25, and when I was growing up, I thought that when you're 25, that's when you're an adult. I certainly did not feel like an adult at 18 or 21 or even when I first turned 25. But I was getting to finally accept that I only have a few more years where I can still be able to flip off roofs and still grow in freerunning. I had been trying to shoot a new freerunning video for years, but it was very difficult when it's only me, Kyle, and Ricky still jumping. I decided to take a new approach. I was going to make a documentary, kind of, where we'd follow my roommate at the time, PY, and pass on much of what we learned to someone who had never done a flip before. We filmed the first episode, but shortly after that I got a second job and got engaged. Months went by and I finally got married, and then before I knew it, 2 years had passed. Now I can finally share the experience.
I don't feel like I have the courage to do a backflip off a roof because I'm kind of scared. I'm really scared of heights, but I kind of trust in you guys to give me the courage, to bring out the courage in me that I didn't realize I had. I love coffee. The first time I drank coffee was when I was a month old. My grandpa took my pacifier when I was crying and he dipped it in his coffee. He said, "Here, take that." That'll shut him up. I was editing some homemade video footage, and I watched myself when I was 6 years old, and oh my gosh, I just wouldn't stop jumping. I was like a demon child. I was like, oh my gosh, this is coming from me. I was way too hyper. It was ridiculous. I'm actually really proud of my name because it's really unique. My name is Peter Young. My full name is PY. Peter Murray Young, the 7th. My dad is the 6th Peter Young in my family. My grandpa's the 5th. And so I'm the 7th generation Peter in my family. And that's totally cool because there's no other 7s out there. I totally have to have an 8th because you can't get to 7 and stop. You're at 7! That's like a gold mine. You've got to hit 8.
Right here.
You know, honestly, the best thing I look forward to after backflip is your pat on the back saying good job.
All right.
Oh man.
You got it.
But Kyle said, all right, PY, for your first flip, all I want you to do is just jump straight up. And I'm like, okay, I'll trust you. And he jumped straight up and he did the flip for me and I landed and I was like, whoa, that was weird. And he's like, yeah, for the first few, I'm just gonna do it all for you just so you can get the feeling of it. Oh, woo. Last time we went, he said I was doing most of the work. It still felt like he was doing most of the flipping, but he said I was about 50-50. So I got like, ooh, I'm doing a lot of the work, sweet. We did it today, and I was getting more and more confident, and there was just one moment where Kyle's like, here, I'll take a breath. He just kind of like stood off to the side right there, and I'm just like, I got this, and I just did it. And I like, mentally, I was like, boom, and I just told my body to do it.
All right.
Oh my god! Oh my god!
Yeah. PY. There's your pat. There's your pat, PY. There's your pat in the back.
It was over there. And it's definitely a mental thing. Once you have the confidence and tell your body to do it, it was actually really easy. Would I ever be comfortable flipping off a roof? I could see myself doing it in a gradual progression, like kind of like a baby steps, the same way that Kyle did. I would never have tried to attempt backflipping if it weren't for Kyle.
The most challenging thing about teaching people gymnastics, I would say, PY was, he wanted to learn it, so I guess I'll start off with answering the easiest thing about it is people who want to learn. They'll learn so much faster. PY got it within like altogether like a few days. Whereas the hardest thing about it is like kids who don't want to be there and their parents force them. Kids who do not want to learn flips, they're not going to do flips.
Can you see up my shorts? I like shorts. They're comfy and easy to wear. Where's that from? From Pokemon.
Oh, I wouldn't know.
I'm pretty much like, well, I don't really have the confidence to do it, but I have the confidence that you guys will give me the confidence to do it because
we'll definitely ease you to it. We're not going to say just do it right now. We'll, as I said, we'll kind of graduate a little every time, so you feel comfortable. If that's what you want to do. Actually, I guess in a lot of ways I was kind of in PY's position. Then I asked Jimmy if he could teach me a backflip. And then I was actually convinced I could never do a backflip. I was like, I'm going to try because I want to learn it, but I'll never be able to do it. I'm glad I have it now and everything, but to answer your question more directly, I started because I wanted to do a backflip as I saw Jimmy do it. So he helped me learn it, kind of a little bit here and there, off stuff. Fell a few times, but eventually kind of got it.
I started flipping when I was 13 years old. After a few years of flipping, we got some of my childhood friends together and we actually started a team, a freerunning team, and we called ourselves Team Defy. In my 8th grade year, I learned how to do a front flip, flat ground, and then by the end of the year, I learned how to do a backflip off a roof.
How do we get up to the roof anyway?
Over here. Ready, PY?
Yeah. All right. Oh, lovely. It's very stable.
Good.
Oh, that's good grip. All right.
It's fun to watch PY going on the same journey that I went on years ago and each of us from Team Defy went on. I'm hoping that this project will bring closure to our experiences and to open up some new ideas and concepts of what freerunning is and where it's going.
Oh, yeah, third.